I was primed. Don't usually get that many people whispering my name. It's nice to see everyone. It's good to see everyone rejoicing in the Lord. Smiling. Yeah, I was. I think I know everyone. I think I've introduced myself before, but anyway, I'm Simon from Perth. Apparently, it's cold there, so yeah, that's must be nice for you. Bit of a change, but I'm sure you don't like it all the same. I was spirit-filled when I was 7. I spoke in tongues. I was baptized at the Morley Hall in Perth the week after. Still remember it pretty well. Remember who I was praying with. Remember the feeling. And for me, the experience of receiving the Holy Spirit, even though I was pretty young, was quite a memorable one for more than the obvious reason for me, because I was quite an inquisitive fellow where I just wanted to know what I couldn't figure out how I was actually going to receive the Spirit, which is, I think I've shared testimony recently, which is the beauty of it. That's the whole point. That's that God gives us a language that we don't know, and we can't actually, the barrier between receiving a Holy Spirit and not is the bridge that God makes, and I don't make that myself, and so pardon me, I had to understand that, but I really struggled to. So when I actually received, and it was something that just happened, just like Dad told me it would, that I would just know, that was a big thing for me, and I often look back on that and really remind myself of the miracle of the Holy Spirit. So I guess I'm thankful that I received the Spirit at that age. We talk about, I really don't think it's just luck or fortune that that people are just born into the fellowship, and I'm sure that it's crossed people's minds before that it's people that maybe have come from a completely different lifestyle that kind of just fallen on your feet spiritually, but in some ways, perhaps, yeah. But I really think that the Lord gave me the Spirit at that age, and I was introduced to things because I really needed it, because then I became that Inquisition of the Holy Spirit. It didn't really stop, and being able to pray at any time, really anywhere, really strengthened me heaps of times during a messy split from my parents, and going into a second marriage, and having a fairly difficult childhood for me to process, but not necessarily as difficult as some others. I guess I was healed of depression. I was protected in a car accident. I remember getting healed of warts on the bottom of my foot, one of those plantar warts that wouldn't seem to go away. I can remember being quite sick a few times and praying for it. I can remember being at school and the Lord blessing me there. And lately I've been thinking about how we're having some fellowship the other day at someone's house, and I was commenting on how me being able to even be on this Zoom meeting today and being motivated to go and hear the word from a different meeting, and going to my own meetings and being, I guess, spiritually motivated is only of God, because there was a crossroads quite a few times in my life where I made a decision for God, and I kept making a decision for God, and that's how I'm able to be here today. And man, things could have been pretty bad for me right now, even 10 years ago. But the Lord's kept me there, and He's faithful to the end, and I'm looking forward to Him coming back. Amen.